Good day everyone, this is Teacher Nori. In this video, we are going to talk about the effects of Earth's rotation and revolution. What is rotation? Rotation is the spinning movement of an object on its axis. An axis is a point at which an object rotates. The Earth rotates in a counterclockwise direction. The direction of Earth's rotation makes it look like the sun is rising in the east and sets in the west. What are the effects of rotation? The rising and setting of the sun gives us markers to set day and night. It is daytime when the sun rises until it sets. It is nighttime when the sun sets until it rises again. Another effect of rotation is Coriolis effect. This is the deflection of wind due to the rotation of Earth. Instead of the wind moving from the poles to the equator in a straight path, it deflects, causing the easterlies and westerlies. Earth's rotation also affects the movement of ocean water, and the speed of Earth's rotation affects the shape of the Earth. This is the reason why the Earth is not a perfect sphere. It is bulging at the equator. Our atmosphere is also thicker at the equator than at the poles because of Earth's rotation. What is revolution? Revolution is the movement of an object around a larger object following an orbit. An orbit is an imaginary path on which an object moves around a larger object. The Earth moves in a counterclockwise direction around the Sun, with its axis tilted at 23.5 degrees from vertical. It takes 365 1/4 days for the Earth to complete a revolution. As you can see in the illustration, the orbit of Earth around the Sun is an ellipse. The point on the orbit where the Earth is closest to the Sun is called perihelion, while the point where the Earth is farthest from the Sun is called aphelion. Due to Earth's revolution and the tilting of Earth's axis, we experience changes in season as we move around the Sun. In the given illustration, taking note of the changes in season for the Northern Hemisphere, when the North Pole is tilted towards the Sun, the Northern Hemisphere experiences summer. When the North Pole is tilted away from the Sun, the Northern Hemisphere experiences winter. When both the North and South Pole receive sunlight at the same time, it is either autumn or spring. The seasonal changes in the Southern Hemisphere is opposite than the seasons in the Northern Hemisphere. This being said, as seen on the table, we have here the seasons for each of the hemisphere. So if the Northern Hemisphere experiences winter, it is summer in the Southern Hemisphere. This means the South Pole is tilted towards the Sun, while the North Pole is tilted away from the Sun. During spring in the Northern Hemisphere, it is autumn or fall in the Southern Hemisphere. When it is summer in the Northern Hemisphere, it is winter in the Southern Hemisphere. And if it is autumn or fall in the Northern Hemisphere, then it is springtime in Southern Hemisphere. Here are some terms to take note of about the different seasons. During the winter solstice, we experience the shortest day of the year. During the summer solstice, we experience the longest day of the year. And during an equinox, we experience an equal length of day and night. We have two equinoxes, the spring or vernal equinox and the autumnal equinox. And that is the end of our video. Thank you for watching. Until next time!